Deliverance, slay the wicked. This is a CVT guitar lesson for Benny Savage. This is your first CVT, Benny. Thanks for your patience. I've been swamped with these custom requests, man. It's been, what, 4 weeks, probably? But I do appreciate your patience. This ought to be a good surprise for you. The tuning is flat for this. Deliverance, I like them, man. I grew up in the 80s, you know, Southern California, and liked Deliverance. So I always liked the guitar tone that Jimmy got. It was a boogie, you know. I remember hearing you know, the Metallica and Justice for All album and hearing that crunch, and Stryper had it too. But anyways, great song, great metal song. Memory lane, man. It's been a while since I heard this. So you didn't want the solos, so this is all the rhythm. Section 1, 23 seconds in, just an in-your-face, you know, metal. Palm mute the open E string up top twice. We're gonna follow that with these inverted power chords, basically. That will all be on the same strings, by the way. Then the first one will be the 2nd fret A and D. I would just use first finger for all this until we hammer. But the concept, Benny, that you need to get is the 2 palm mutes, the power chord. If you get that odd number count, it's a 3 count, it's gonna follow that, you know, pretty consistently. So every time we hit these opens, it's 2 times top string palm muted, all down picking here. So you go from the 2nd fret A, D, repeat it, but go to the 3rd fret, then the 5th fret, then the 3rd fret. Check this out, a little slower. And those 2 more palm mutes on the open E, 2nd fret A and D, hammer to the 3rd fret A and D. So I haven't heard you play your first CVT lesson, so I don't know where you're at with your playing. Probably a pretty decent rhythm player if you're learning this song, but hammer on just means to pick note or notes and slam your finger down to sound out the secondary note, or whatever, however many notes are in the hammer. Okay. If that's too tough, you can always slide it, but that's what you got. That's the first half of section 1. Then start it over till you get to the 3rd fret on the way back. You're just gonna let it ring. So your chord outline is this. Fill in the holes. All right, 4 times. The 4th time, no star. Okay, that's going to be when you start the 4th one. In other words, you're just going to play this, and then instead of hitting the 5th fret A and D, we're going to go palm mute, 7-5 on the A, 7E. Do that twice, and then and then 5-3 on the E. Little trick with stuff like this, I just call it a finger shift or knuckle shift. But since we got to do the 7th fret here on the E and start it back over, rather than individually lift it, all that stuff, Benny, takes time. You can just flatten it down, use your knuckle, and shift it, and you get there quicker. And the faster the riff, the more important that stuff is. You know, you think of I don't know, off the top of my head, like Iron Maiden. Rather than go, you know, we shift. So it's that concept. So the 2nd and 3rd time through, by the way, there's an intro solo. So that 1B section, you know, wraps up the 2nd time through on the solo. All right, and in section 2, 47 seconds in, this is the verse. It's an E5 power chord, open E, 2A. You're gonna strum, short little rest, and then palm mute it 6 times, all downstrokes. Into a G power chord, 3E, 5A, slide to F sharp 5. That's just a half step, there's 1 fret, so make sure you keep pressure into the wood on the neck as you slide, or your slide note, which is your goal note, isn't gonna ring. So, and you're gonna do that twice, but hit an open after, and you do that twice. So it's those little things that bands like Metallica, Anthrax, Testament, Deliverance, Slayer, on and on, would do them, and sometimes you can't hear them. They're in there so quick, but. And then the next one, if you listen close, it's hard to hear, but they don't slide. You're gonna do the same thing, but pick or strum both those. Okay, then it's gonna start back over on the E5. So you have that final chord starts it over, but check it out. Starts it over in a sense. You're gonna go the gallops, which are also big in metal. All right, so 1 short rest, 2 palm mutes with downstrokes, and then triple it. In other words, keep the palm mute and strum down, up, down, down, up, down. It's like a gallop. So, in context, it's, and up the tempo, it's, so we have, and then 3A, 5D, the C power chord, slide it a half step flat to 2-4, that's a B power chord. Palm mute the open E and do that twice. And then C to B on your power chords, no slide. Alright, you'll see double dots, it'll say 2 times, second time no star. Basically go repeat the first half. And then that will take you, let's see. Hold on 1 second. Put that star in the wrong spot, man. It's got to be on the E5. So, let me fix that really quick. You'll end on the F sharp 5 power chord, so check it out. From there, I love these chords, like flipped over power chords basically. You'll go 7A, 5D. You're gonna strum it 3 times, palm mute the second 2. Move that over to 5A, 4D. I'd follow the fingering in your tabs. You're gonna go 5 times, palm mute everything except the first one. Move it to 3A, 2D, 3 times, palm mute everything but the first one. And then 2A, open D, quick rest. So slow down, that's. And then 3E, 5A, 2-4 EA, open E. That's gonna, then you'll go back. So, I think that whole part repeats. Yes, it does. Yeah, so it's like. Then section 3, a minute 11 in. A minute 11 in is going to be. It'll go. That's harmonized. So. It's cool stuff. 3E, 5A, slide to 2-4. Palm mute that 2-4, which is the F sharp power chord. You're gonna go palm mute all this, go down, 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 up, down, down, up, down. Down, down, triple it, triple it. So, and then this is all palm muted, downstrokes, 5-4-2 on the A to 5E. And then 4-2A, 5-4E. So we have, then start it over. See. Then it goes like this. Passes really quick. All down picks, palm mutes. 3E 5A to 2-4 to an open E, 5A 4D to 4A 2D, quick transition there, open E palm mute, 3E 5A, open E palm mute. All that's palm muted, so you have subgroup that stuff, man. Just and by that I mean this could be a subgroup, and just practice it if you need work on that, or maybe it's this part you need to work on. Or maybe it's this. That's the same rhythm that he used up in section 2. Right? So we have. Then you'll see 2 times, second time no star. So you're going to play it again up to here. Then go like this. 3E 5A, palm muted. Same thing on 2-4, open E. To an A power chord, that's open A 2D, no palm mute, that rings out. 2E 4A, slide to 3-5. There's a subgroup, so you can go. Alright. Section 3, series of repeats, pretty much everything. 1, 2, and 3 section, and then section 1, no double star, no 1B. That'll make sense when you see your tabs. And coming out of that, you'll be going open E, 4A and D, 3A and D. Section 4, 2 minutes 24 seconds in, it's going to be, let me see. So, how fast is that? Give me a second here. Let's take a quick listen. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Dang it. Alright. So, 2A, 4D, down, down, up, open E, palm muted, so that's, repeat it, but go to the 3rd and 5th fret A and D. Connect them, up to tempo, 2E, 4A. So your chord outline, B, C, and F sharp. Open E palm mute to 3E 5A. So yeah. And then A, G, and F sharp power chords. It's all palm muted. 5-7 EA, 3-5 2-4. Right back to the B power chord, 2A 4D. So open E palm mute, down, down, up to the 3-5 AD. So it's kind of a little repeat, right? Then go A to G on our power chords. It's